Good morning, my lady.
Morning.
You may call up the matter, Mpo.
Thank you, my lady. As the court pleases, my lady, this is a matter between the Special Investigating Unit and Eskom Holdings and 5 others, case number GP08 of 2022, appearing in the Special Tribunal of South Africa before Madam Justice Modiba, 17 November 2023. My lady.
Thank you. Counsel may place themselves on record.
As the court pleases, my lady, I am Advocate L. Munso Moloisane. I appear for the plaintiff in this matter. My junior has been excused from the proceedings of today.
Thank
It's
you.
Advocate Ferreira.
Thank you.
May it please the court, my lady. My name is Ramatlaha. I appear for the 4th and 7th defendants. I'm instructed by Mr. Malinga from Robin Malinga Attorneys.
Thank you, Mr. Rasaha. Okay, this matter was postponed to today to arrange a date for the hearing of the exception. What is your availability in the last week of November? The last week of term, essentially.
My lady, is your ladyship referring to the week commencing the 27th of November?
Yes.
I am available during that week.
Thank you. Mr. Rasaha?
Justice, I am available during that week, but I had discussed with Ms. Moloisane this morning possible timelines which may, depending on how we read the papers, which may obviate the need for the hearing of the exception as such. I don't know whether I could perhaps suggest those timelines to the court and the reasons why I suggested them, at least for the court's consideration.
Okay.
What we were suggesting, my lady, is that we only came on board on Wednesday and Thursday, which was yesterday. We understand that the matter is long delayed and we want to try as best as possible to advance it further, but in the most responsible way that we can do by giving proper advice to our clients. What we propose, and which I suggested to Ms. Moloisane this morning, is that the matter be postponed. I did not know that the last week of term is November. We had in mind that it be postponed to the week of the 11th of December, but that there be the following pit stops between now and, let's say, the 11th of December.
Sorry, I had... Please start with the proposal.
Oh, yes.
I got disconnected.
Oh, indeed. We were proposing, my lady...
Just give me a few seconds.
Okay.
Yes.
We are proposing, my lady, that the exception hearing be postponed to the week commencing 11 December. But in between now and that date, that there be 2 pit stops, so to speak. The first would be that by the 1st of December, defendant 4 and 7 must indicate in writing to the SIU and to the tribunal whether they are persisting with the exceptions in light of the proposed amendment and the pending amendment application. If on that date, defendant 4 and 7 so persist, then the matter can be argued on the date of the 11th December, for example. However, if by the 1st of December, defendant 4 and 7 are of the view that the proposed amendment will cure the defects complained of in the exception, then on the Monday 4 December, the SIU can file their amended pages, and on the Friday of the 8th of December, the 4th and 7th defendants can file their plea, and from there, the matter can either be case managed or the pre-trial steps that would normally take place can kick in from there. We had proposed those timelines and we had thought of them thinking that the recess is as per usual sometime in December and not the last week of November.
Okay, I think your approach seems to be quite sensible. So I'm quite warm towards it. The only difficulty is that you will not have a judge to hear the matter on the 11th of December. So if you are persisting with the exception, it will only be heard next year. I'm inclined to agree. You know, if the exception can be settled, it should be settled.
Yeah.
There's no point in proceeding with the dilatory procedure. So your approach is quite sensible. I like it. So I'll give you until the 1st of December to indicate what your intentions are with the exception. Right.
I mean,
so everything that you've proposed, about, I agree to, save for the date for the. So the registrar will arrange a date for the hearing in the new year.
As the court pleases, my lady, would that mean then that we stand adjourned sine die, and that subject to what we indicate on the 1st, we will be informed of the date by the registrar?
Yes.
May I say, Justice Modiba, I could not hear. I think the connection is poor again.
Yes, I'm saying yes.
Okay.
So the matter is postponed sine die. By the 1st of December, the excipients will, both the SIU and the tribunal registrar, know whether they're persisting with the exception. Right. If you're not persisting, it should be formally withdrawn. In fact, I think the parties should try and reach settlement.
Yes, my lady.
That way all issues arising from the exception and the amendment, you can then be dealt with, try and reach settlement regarding costs and file an agreed order.
Yes.
Whatever happens.
Yes. Certainly.
And the registrar will then arrange a new date of hearing in the new year if the exception is not settled.
As the court pleases, my lady.
As the court pleases, my lady.
Anything further?
Nothing from my side.
Nothing from my side, my lady.
Miss Monsumoloisane, please prepare a draft order setting out the orders that I've granted today. So matters postponed in the die. By the 1st of December, the excipients will indicate whether they are persisting with the exception. If they are, they will file their heads of argument by the 8th of December.
By which date, my lady? If they persist with
what date did you say, Mr. Rasha? You said the 8th, right?
My lady, what I was proposing was, if we do not persist with the exception,
if you're persisting.
Well, there are already heads that were filed by the previous legal team on the exception.
Are you okay? In the event that you'd like to supplement those heads, those are not your heads. Right?
They are not.
In the event that you'd like to supplement, in the event you'd like to supplement them, when would you file your heads?
The 8th of December is fine.
8th of December. Okay, and what happens by the 4th?
I beg your pardon, my lady.
I thought you wanted to have address me regarding what would happen on the 4th of December.
No, the dates of 4 and 8 December in the proposal that I made would only be relevant if the exception is not persisted with, because on the 4th of December, the SIU would file their amended pages, and then on the 8th of December,
yeah, that should go in the order. That should go in the order.
Yes.
So in the event that the exception is not persisted with, by the 4th of December, the SIU will file its amended pages.
Yes.
Anything further?
Nothing further, my lady.
Thank you. Proceedings adjourned.
As the court pleases.
The court pleases.